What's over YouTube? This is the part of my life I call patience. Patience and repetition is the recipe for success. Patience and repetition. I'll be back. I got to get a fucking spoon. Yeah, man, it was Swag Bud Day. I ain't even know it was Amazon Gear Day. What the fuck? I ain't got no Amazon gear. I'm gonna be like, is this Amazon gear? I don't even think they make these anymore. Anyways, patience and repetition is the recipe for success. If you ever wanted to know how to become successful, it's patience and repetition. And how do I know that? It's because for the past, I want to say, I guess 4 years, almost 5 years now. Next year will be 5 years. I have been just learning how to be patient and repeatedly keep my endurance and not give up through this entire thing. And in the next 2 days, my life will change drastically, and I will finally be able to tell you guys exactly what and how to become successful, because I would have done the steps that it took and necessary to even be able to tell you the information and know what I'm talking about when it pertains to females, finances, and mental and spiritual work. I'm still like working on the finances part. I'm still trying to get rich, but I've gotten to the point where I understand the energy of money. So my life is a little different when I'm understanding what money is for, how it's made, how it's how it's generated, how it's transferred. You know what I'm saying? Just how to use it properly and in a respectful way, not just to just spend it and forget about it. You know what I'm saying? Make it circulate and multiply. But having the patience is really what it is, man. That's the key. It's the patience. If you don't have the patience, you won't be able to succeed in this long journey that's going to be like, you know what I'm saying? That's the self-development that you're trying to even conquer in your life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times because of social media, we look for the instant gratification and the right now when we should be planning for years. And I mean, even though I didn't really plan or anything like that, I'm grateful that I had this little like in the back of my mind when people were saying like, oh, you needed a plan B. Like my plan A was my plan B. And I'm thankful for that, because within the plan A was a plan B, plan C, plan D, you know what I'm saying? Plan E, plan F. Like there's miniature little, I call them like bullet points within a big section of what you want to do. And within that, there's like smaller little realms you can go in. to create a lane to then you end up doing the thing that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like people go to school to become doctors. Well, there's other roles that you can do that are in the medical field while you're doing schooling for doctoring. You know what I'm saying? While you're in doctorate school, so that you can, you know what I'm saying, get the practice or whatever you need to do to surround yourself with the information to just learn the game of what it is that you're trying to do. And in my case, it was music. I learned how to produce music. I learned how to arrange music. I learned how to engineer music. I've learned how to make the marketing behind music, which goes into the cover art, the promotion, advertisements, you know what I'm saying? Which is ads. Advertisements or ads. And just like the whole packaging of it, the storytelling. I've learned storytelling, literature, how to copyright, how to create businesses, then how to organize those businesses, website development. You know, it's just so many different stuff. Videographer, photography, like how to use a camera, what makes a camera work, why do you need a specific lens, the difference between a 35 millimeter versus the 105, you know what I'm saying? The difference between, widescreen versus full screen, what lens you need to make it widescreen, so when you do widescreen, it isn't cropped improperly. Like, it's so much technicalities to just doing music. Because even music is just one category under the guidelines of entertainment. So whatever you're trying to do is gonna take 10 plus years for you to learn just the basic information to be able to take the necessary steps to get to that goal that generally takes you 1 to 3 years. You see what I'm saying? It takes you like 1 to 3 years to get successful, but it takes 10 years of research to even do those 1 to 3 years, because you got to know exactly what you're doing before you even step foot in it. Unless you just gonna be that person that's stumbling the whole time, but that 10 years turned into 20. Because you can't skip the research. It's 10 years of research. That is a lot of information. It takes 10 years to get all of it, process it, try it, come up with a hypothesis, make another thesis statement. To do the scientific method is gonna take you about 10 years to do the scientific method multiple times to be able to find the solution and prosper within 1 to 3 years. So that's a total of 13 years that you gotta put into something before you really start to see the real fruit. I'm not talking shortcuts, because even those shortcuts are just tiny wins for the long game. So like I said, patience, and the whole thing is repetition and patience. Patience and repetition is the recipe for success. %100. Patience, endurance, faith, all that, bro. It's the recipe for success. And the longer that you stay in it, the more you're gonna start to see like how true that is. Because with all this stuff that even I do now, like, I'm a producer, but I have like multiple platforms where I could just basically I guess say whatever I feel. I don't really know. I can promote beats if I want to. I can make movies if I want to. I can make shorts if I want to. I can make comedy videos if I want to. I can drop a music video. I can just talk to you like this. I can do a documentary. I can do whatever I want because it's my platform. You know what I'm saying? My YouTube channel, my TikTok, my Instagram, you know what I'm saying? My Facebook, my Twitter/X. You know what I'm saying? It's my social medias. It's my medias that I use to socialize any way I feel is necessary. You know, that's what it is for me. So patience and repetition is the recipe for success, man. You stay doing the same thing. You stay doing the same thing over and over, bro. You destined for success. So yeah, y'all stay up though, man. I'ma get back to just chilling before I gotta clock in. Y'all stay blessed though. Remember, be patient. It could take like, nigga, 20 years to wherever you trying to get. It could take that long, bro. But when you look up and you there, you're gonna be like, whoa, like I'm actually here. Like that's kind of crazy. And all it took is time. You know what I'm saying? And when you think about time, we think of time very like linear and very like straightforward. But time is not that, bro. Time is kind of like existing but non-existent at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's not really time. You know what I'm saying? It's like the absence of I can't really put an explanation on what I feel like time is, bro. But it's like death. You get what I'm saying? It's like death. It just is. You see what I'm saying? We just put a label on it. That's what I'm trying to say. So, like, time is like the recordings of life, of whatever it is, the start of something, the end of something, and in between, in those little like increments, is a way we keep track of things. But in the whole landscape of things, it's only something dying. You get what I'm saying? And with that thought, you could slow down your time. If you just remember that time doesn't really exist. It's only like what we use to kind of to be able to keep track, to understand, to comprehend what is happening with the space that we live in. See what I'm saying? Time lives in the memories. Time lives in the future that doesn't even exist. And with that, it's constantly being rendered and constantly being made off of someone's movements and decisions, off of the tiniest millisecond, which is connected to the tiniest molecule. So it's kind of like the same thing. So when you think of time, it's life and death, because it's the recording of life in its fullness. You see what I'm saying? The full manifestation of like numbers, but like not even the numbers, bro. It's just we use the numbers like to communicate. You know what I'm saying? So our brain understands what's going on. That's about it, bro. Other than that, bro, it's just life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at a flower, you plant the flower dies, but the flower isn't like, it's 5 o'clock. Like, no, it's like, oh, the sun is that way, I'm going to sprout this direction. Oh, the sun's over here, so now I'm going to go this way. It's like it doesn't think to itself to keep track of the time that is just it. You know what I'm saying? The aging, the loss of life, whatever that is, the transition. You know, we're all just living to die at the end of the day. But within that, bro, you just gotta understand the patience The patience is what slows down the time. Not having patience is what speeds you up, which then internally speeds you up, so then you're externally aging. Y'all stay up, man.